Good evening, I'm the Game Tutor, and tonight I'm going to be looking at The Adventures of Pip on PC. Also available on Wii U and soon to come out on Xbox and PS4, The Adventures of Pip is an action platformer published by Tutor Games. It's in the vein of something such as Super Mario Bros, but there are some interesting ideas here that make it worth a look. Main character Pip is a single pixel that would not look out of place in indie classic Thomas Was Alone. But as you progress through the game to try and save a princess from an evil queen, you must evolve and devolve through 8-bit and 32-bit incarnations of yourself. Each form grants you different abilities, meaning you must use different forms to navigate your way across the game's many worlds and levels. For instance, one pixel Pip can bounce higher and can glide down onto enemies and platforms, much like the princess in the Super Mario games. 8-bit Pip can wall jump, grab ledges and punch, and full 32-bit Pip gains a sword and can smash up blocks and platforms. Now it's using all of these three forms together, sometimes by evolving and devolving mid-jump, that sees you navigate the game's increasingly complex levels. Bosses in the games are excellent and really drew me in. The game itself is not an easy one to beat, and I often found myself dying many times before completing a section, but I always felt the game was fair and it did keep me coming back for more. In between levels you can go to town and buy a number of upgrades such as hearts, better weapons and one-use items to make the game easier or more enjoyable. All of these are paid for with in-game currency, and there is no in-game freemium crap in sight. The small issue, however, is that the game's economy is a bit out of balance, and earning enough money to afford most of this stuff takes far too long, and even then the items are rarely game-changing. There are also 3 villages to save in every level, which seems to be there for achievement hunters, as while I was progressing in the game, I did start to lose a little bit of interest in finding them. Now, as you progress, a little bit of boredom and repetition does set in, and I did sometimes feel a few less levels in each world actually would improve the pacing of the game. Overall, the game took me about 6 hours to complete, but I did kind of feel that a cheaper and more condensed experience would have been perhaps a better game overall. An alternative solution would have been to have had a few more styles of sprites to evolve and devolve into, as the way that it is, I'd seen much of what the game has to offer after not too many levels. Overall, The Adventures of Pip is a fun little game, which I feel would have been perfect for a handheld such as the Vita. If you do find it on sale, I would say go for it, but at full price, there's not really quite enough on offer to make it an essential purchase. If you've enjoyed tonight's video, please like and subscribe. Remember to come and check us out at thegametutor.co.uk, where news, articles and videos are updated on a weekly basis. Also, please check us out on Twitter, Facebook and Dailymotion.